Hello everyone, this is Maryann here from Revealing Light Tarot, Astrology and Spirituality. Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, huge shout out to you. Yes, I know those of my viewers in the Northern Hemisphere are wondering, oh gosh, she's so rugged up. Well, remember in the Southern Hemisphere, which is where I am, we are in the opposite season to you. So hence it's very, very cold. Very, very cold here this morning. Okay, so I want to do water signs for the month of June 2024. These are for your sun sign, rising, or if your moon are in any of the water signs, please feel free to catch this video. If it resonates, claim it. If not, move on. Also want to warn people. There are a lot of scammers about. They're across all social media. The social media that is mine is in the drop-down menu below this video. There will be links to all my social media, which platforms I'm on, the real me, so that you don't get scammed. I also don't do personal readings. I'm too busy doing the readings for the collective. And so anyone who's approaching you for readings or for money or anything, it is not me. So be alert. Don't be alarmed. It's part and parcel in this age of, scammers and frauds on social media. So I want you to just be careful, and where you see them, to block and report them. So where are we going to start today? All right, let's start with Scorpio and Cancer, and then Pisces. And let's see how we go. So Scorpio at 156. The decks that I'm using today are the Tarot of the Mystical Moments and also the Aboriginal Ancestral Wisdom Oracle cards. All right, let's get started here for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Both my Neptune and Venus are in Scorpio. So I have that energy in my natal chart. Sun sign, rising, moon sign. But if you have a major placement in Scorpio or any of these water signs, you might want to tune in. Okay, so let's have a look. Scorpio. What's coming up for Scorpios? Scorpio. Something around energy. Spinning a wheel, energy changing, energy. Let's see what's dropped out. Temperance, becoming more moderate. I think for some Scorpios that you have, Scorpios, let's face it, I've got some of the energy in me, can be very intense, can be very deep, can be very introspective, can often shut themselves away as they do those deep dives on life. You're associated with the 8th house, which of course is death and rebirth, transformation. Can also be occult matters as well. So Scorpio could be drawn to spiritual matters. They could be able, through their deep dives, remember this is associated with death and rebirth, pretty heavy subjects. They pick up wisdom and knowledge along the way. And I feel that this is almost like there was a course correction for you, where you decided to not be as extreme and to be more moderate. And this is as a result of seeing the road ahead and knowing that you have to temper some of your rougher edges or harder edges or more prickly edges. Remember, the scorpion has the sting in the tail. And so when we do this sort of thing, when we do this deliberate course correction, if you like, it can open up so many new pathways. Jupiter moving into Gemini at the moment. So you could find that your relationships are changing as well. You're seeking more I just want to say loyalty from your circle of friends. You're valuing that. So in a way, this is the getting of wisdom, isn't it? So let's have a look at what's coming up in June for Scorpios. What's coming up for? Yeah, it's the getting of strength. I'm seeing the Lion. Okay, so we get the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is all about loving relationships. You've gone from the Ace of Cups, which is the seed, right through the minor arcana for cups, and you've earned that 10th cup. You know what love is. You know what love is. That's really what I want to say to you. And we get the King of Pentacles. So we get this Virgo energy, and this is business. Virgo's a mutable sign, so it is adaptability as well. So for some Scorpios still in the workforce or your relationships within those, or within your career, within your work, they're changing, and you're understanding. I think also if you're in business for yourself about what it means to be successful, because life, doesn't matter whether we're in business or anywhere else, is defined by the relationships that we have. We either succeed or fail often on our relationships. For even others, this is around money, security, business, perhaps going into business on your own, or you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurian in your family. Okay, so we get the King of Cups, we get wisdom, and this is what I was talking about. There's a lot of water in your reading. Am I surprised you're a water sign? You're a fixed water sign and can be very stubborn in relationships. But I actually see the getting of wisdom. The King of Cups is holding the sailboat, which means he knows how to navigate even the roughest of seas. So there is a real levelling up in your emotional wisdom, your emotional intellect, and it should become clearer to you this month. In June, we have the Lovers in the past. So again, the focus is on relationships. It's pretty uncanny here. Love, loss, and meaning in relationships is accentuated, a big theme for you. Four of Pentacles crowning this reading, which is can be a potential outcome as well, or an overall theme. And we have the Four of Pentacles, and this is walling yourself off, literally walling yourself off and not being able to go out and experience everything you need to experience because you've had this either shut yourself away, or you've had a fixed beliefs that stop you from exploring and getting the most out of your relationships and life. Well, some of that is coming to an end. This gate is locked here, and there are 4 keys, and I think you're in the process of finding those keys and unlocking that gate. There's a home issue here as well for some, home and family. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in the immediate future, new starts, the book from which everything grows. We've got a rose growing out here. So any of your relationships that have been troubled, you might find an opportunity for peace and reconciliation in June. The here and now, we get the star, hope. Hope in the benignness of the universe. Hope that you can get to where you want to go. The light in the darkness for you, Scorpio. That's really important. That's Aquarius energy. It's future oriented as well. It is how you set your intentions, and this is, I think, what is changing. The Eight of Cups is loss, walking away from what no longer serves us. But at the same time, whatever radical actions you might have taken in relationships, you know they were absolutely the right ones to take, because what you were doing within relationships was unsustainable for the future. And this is a radical shift. Let's keep going. The Two of Wands in the hopes and fears, something coming to fruition in time. this course correction around your relationships, becoming more emotionally wise within your relationships or about your relationships, will yield something for the future. And I think this is why you did it. And we have the 7 of Cups. Look how many stars are in the sky now. This is increasing your choices, Scorpio. Now, the trick here with the 7 of Cups, it's Neptune energy. It's about making the right choice. So you can come from a place of illusion and delusion, maybe going back through the same old process, walling yourself off, distrust, shutting down. Or you can make the right choices and really get what you need from relationships. We have the 3 of Pentacles, building something. It comes just before the 4. So this is also skill-based as well. Make the right choice and everything is going to change. For those who are in the workforce, again, you might have seen this coming and you could be asked to work on some sort of project because of the skill that you have. This is about building something in a team. And then we get the Hanged Man, always having to look at things in a different light, the light of awareness. And, not going too quickly, not falling down the same old rabbit holes, perhaps gathering up so much to you that you have a heavy load to carry. So there's a caution here. Yes, there's something new coming up. Yes, you've got to make the right choices in relationships and in whatever this new thing is that's coming up, perhaps in June, or you may glimpse it in June. It's about not falling down the same old rabbit holes and repeating the same old mistakes. And we get the 9 of Cups, clarifying the 10 of Wands. There's definitely, that's wish fulfillment. There's definitely something new coming your way that you've wanted for a little while. 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving help. Again, this kind of underscores the energy currently in your relationship. You've completed a huge cycle with the World card and you're embarking on something new. Your whole communication has changed. You're still thinking about the past, and I want to say that's, if that's connected to this 8 of Cups, loss and moving away from what no longer serves you, perhaps you need to look at the past in a different way. Perhaps you need to take from the past that richness and leave the rest behind. Because some of you have been stuck in the past. Okay. Let's pull the Aboriginal Oracle for Scorpio. Let's give it a shuffle. Scorpio in June. Show me Scorpio in June. Scorpio in June. So we have here confident and uncertain. That kind of maybe says a lot about you at the moment. It's number 18. Are you confident or are you uncertain in relationships? Which is it? Confident or uncertain? And I think when you get this emotional wisdom right, you become confident. And we get strength and weakness. And I do feel, given I saw strength at the beginning of this reading, that you are moving into a stronger emotional position. And we get passionate and indifferent. It's like if I had a textbook for Scorpio on a good day, confident, strong, passionate. Scorpio on a bad day, uncertain, weakness, indifferent, especially the indifferent bit. Satisfied and dissatisfaction. So this is all about how you're feeling toward others, how you're navigating relationships, what you're putting in and what you're getting out, and you've been doing a lot of thinking about that in the past, and there's a bit of a course correction coming up, and I feel once this is made, things start to even out and you start to feel more satisfied within those relationships around you, wherever that may be, family, work, wherever, community. All right, let's move to Cancer at 14:58. I'm just on the tail end of a little bit of a cold, so bear with me. Okay. Cancerians. What's coming up for Cancerians in June? Cancer in June. Show me Cancer in June. Home, family. Again, a big accent. I'm seeing family all sitting around a couch. I'm seeing flowers. So June could be an active time. People coming to visit, you going to visit them. This is what Cancerians love the most. I'm just seeing a lot of flowers. So there's a gift of love coming through, I think, from one of your passed over loved ones here. I know that this is the way they express love. What if you can give me something a little bit more specific, please, that I can take? Fields of grain. There's it's either wheat or some kind. This is an agricultural setting. Okay, what am I seeing here? Okay, so it's not about the weeds. It's about the what you plant. What's that saying? As you sow, so shall you reap. And I'm seeing that Cancerians have been sowing some good stuff, and they're reaping the rewards of that. Okay, so a lot of flowers in your reading, Cancer. A lot of love coming for you. Maybe you need it at the moment. Maybe that's why I'm seeing it. All right, let's have a look. What's coming up for Cancerians in June 2024? So we have here the Five of Pentacles here, feeling like you've been left out, feeling, it could be monetary issues. Look at the rose. No wonder I'm getting rose symbols. They're all through these cards. Look at the rose here. It's encaged, and the cage is part of you. And there's deep roots around this. This can often be the victim mentality card. And Cancerians can be like that. They can be, I won't say easily offended, but when they are offended, it goes deep. Now, there's a strong message here. And of course, there's all those lighted windows in the background of this card. The snow is falling. This person is clearly not within those buildings. So there's a feeling of not getting what you want. And then we get the Wheel of Fortune, thank God, because this is around fortune changing. So if you've been experiencing money worries, if you've been feeling like you've been excluded in any way, or you're not in the right club, or you're left out, they've locked the door on you, whatever the metaphor is, something's going to change here. And one thing leads to the next, leads to the next, leads to the next. So you could be experiencing unusual and unexpected pathways and doors opening to you in June. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving help, giving out and receiving back what you're giving. And of course that then mitigates this feeling here, because after the five come the sixes, moving through that change. I think you've moved through it, or are moving through it right now, and things are on the up and up. Page of Wands in the past. This is about a new project or plan, something you started recently is going to start to pay off. And we get the Four of Swords in the skies. This is about watching out, I think, for your health, taking the rest that you need with your health, stepping back from any stressful situations or situations you know you don't want to be involved in. That's really important here. We get the Two of Pentacles, juggling money. Can be, look at the tightrope that she's walking. She's juggling atop of a high building. So you've been doing that lately. You don't want to do that forever. So you're looking for a way out of that kind of loop. You can just see there's an unending figure eight there. feeling like this is going on and on and on. But I can tell you it's not. It's stopping. We get the chariot here in the here and now. Something coming through very, very quickly. Reminds me of that Wheel of Fortune. Let's just take a look at these cards here. You can see something is changing for you. And it's changing quickly. And we get the Moon card. So watch new moons and full moons in June. Something could actually occur that could change something, change your situation for the better around June. The Moon card can also be something coming up from from underneath to the surface. It can also be volatility around the emotions as well. Let's see, Queen of Pentacles in the hopes and fears, security. Cancerians need to feel very, very, very secure. I know that I always associate the Queen of Pentacles with Cancer, even though it's an Earth card, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo card, but I always associate it with Cancerians. And so you need that stability in your life, financial stability and everything else. And guess what's changing? The seed of something. And look, as you sow, so shall you reap. Something that you did recently, a seed was planted. Ace of Pentacles, this is leading to your security. And then we get the Ace of Wands. You're going to throw yourself wholeheartedly in it. Oh my goodness. And then the Knight of Pentacles, you get the consistency and stability that you need. Cancer. That's lovely. I'm really pleased with that reading, and you move back into a position of strength. And let's pull a couple of these Aboriginal Oracle cards for you and see the two sides of the coin. Often how we feel in that split second is up to us. The decision is ours. Okay, so Cancerians in June. Show me Cancerians in June. So we get frustrated and encouraged. Which is it going to be for you? So encouraged, number 4. We had the 4 of Swords. There's a message here around not overdoing it for you, particularly around your emotions. Because when you wear yourself out, you can quite easily move to frustration with everything. But when you're rested and you can see the woods for the trees, you can see the positivity and the blessings that you actually have, then you become encouraged and motivated. We get reassured and concerned. This is absolutely a card for you, Cancer. When you're positively oriented and reassured, the world's your oyster. However, when you can get insecure sometimes, Cancer, particularly around relationships, and you can become quite concerned. Which is it going to be? Which is it going to be? These two go together. Encouraged and reassured is the message for you. And then finally, blessed and desecrated. So again, which is it going to be? I always find that if you count your blessings, and you actively do that, and you generate that gratitude, that feeling of gratitude, then you allow the positive to come through to you. So expect something good in June. Whatever's caused you to feel that 5 of Pentacles energy, there's a change coming, and you'll get the consistency and stability that you require, whether that's in money, love, relationships, or in any other way. Consistency, more consistency and stability is on its way to you, Cancer. All right, let's move to Pisces at 24:30. Pisces. All right, let's just cut these decks. What's happening for Pisces? We'll cut this deck. What's happening for Pisces, my Piscean friends? Pisces, what's happening for Pisces? Pisces in June 2024. What's happening for Pisceans in June 2024? Pisces in June. The Six of Wands, victory. Victory is yours. Woohoo! And the Nine of Wands. Okay, so Pisceans, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. And so often there aren't the boundaries around things that you need. And so without boundaries, there can be a lack of discipline. Or that's rather harsh, but we all need to know. For our own security, we all need to know how far we can go, how far we should go, how far can others go, how far should they go. And I think you've been victorious about putting up your boundaries. And this is all about self-care, what you need to do to achieve your goals and your dreams. And this is very hard and difficult for Pisceans to do, but you've pulled it off. Some of you have set lines in the sand for yourself and for others. Four of Wands, home, family, reunions, happiness. Four of Wands, that's the foundation of this reading. Some of you could have set boundaries within your home as well. We have the Six, or need to. The Six of Cups in the past. This is the past in the past. So something has changed. You could also be taking more time for yourself, I feel, Pisces. More time, I think, to do the things that you need to do. To transfer the... To realize the tangible, to make something tangible. Again, to dreams and wishes and goals. And this can be as simple as getting up and having a productive day, to getting up and musing and getting drawn into other people's nonsense. It can be as simple as that, establishing the boundaries and learning from the past that you need boundaries. We get the Eight of Cups again, a little bit like Cancerians. That's crowning this reading. So an overarching theme or a potential outcome, a decision to walk away from what is no longer serving you. And again, quite a few cups here, cups and wands. So we get emotions and passion and motivation. So there's a little bit of a synergy here between the two. Now we get emotional wisdom here, the King of Cups. In this card there are a couple of kings, a female and a male. And look at that ship sailing through that archway. And again, she holds a ship as well. Quite interesting card. Being able to navigate, open up passages here, open something up. There's a breakthrough. You either had or will have a breakthrough. And as it's cups, this is emotions. A feeling of enlightenment I'm feeling, or I'm hearing for you. Light shining on your pathway forward. You know which way you've got to go. And here's the King of Swords, the opposite to your energy here. The King of Swords is planning and strategizing, making those plans for the future and being fairly badass about it too, because you've set those boundaries. We get the Tower card in the atmosphere around. So for some, this is about cleaning up the environment. And I'm not just saying, get a broom and sweep the kitchen floor. No, this is about emotions. This is about a more ordered and structured home, perhaps home environment, work environment. because you need that. You know you need that. You don't want to carry too much of a load. You recognize where you have in the past and you haven't had the boundaries, you haven't spoken up, and you're doing that now. And we get the Seven of Wands, literally wanting to break out of jail. But the Seven of Wands talks about standing your ground and defending yourself. So there's this energy in this reading for you. We get the Magician. What are you manifesting? And we get the Star card, a lot of hope and that feeling of hope. So I see a pattern with all the water signs in June around being very clear in your emotions, very clear about what you want. There are breakthroughs for you for some that are looking for financial relief. There is that. But for others, it is about setting boundaries as with Pisces. With Scorpio, it's about changing up the energy, changing up your responses, your emotional responses, and a recognition and awareness of what you want and what you don't want. The Five of Cups talks about Pisces letting go of the old. You have two cups remaining. And we get the Ten of Pentacles, family, legacies, and the Sun, happiness. Happiness for you comes from control, the Emperor card. So, this is about Pisces. Pisces establishing boundaries in order to achieve their wishes, their dreams, their goals, their work. The work or the goals that they want to achieve. And putting down those boundaries, whether it's with family or just with themselves. Okay, that's water signs for the month of June. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.